Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. For this special figure showcase, we are going to be looking at none other, that is of course, Generation 1 Optimus Prime. But what we're going to do with this video, this is quite a rare variant of Generation 1 Optimus Prime. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you the differences between this and the standard versions. We're going to unbox him in a second and again have a real detailed look at these differences. So this is basically what we know as the second ever release of Optimus Prime for the reasons that I'm going to show you right now. So first and foremost, on the outside of the packaging, this is what's known as the error box. And you can probably see there, just where my finger's pointing, if you look just below his toe, what we've got here is the satellite dish, which has come from the bottom there. So this, of course, is an error, as we've stated, because it shouldn't be there. Loads of people are now going to be checking theirs, but just to show you, because I've got one at hand, there is the standard Optimus Prime box, and of course, there is the correction. Now, the other difference is, I'm going to show you again in a lot more detail, but I wonder if you can tell on the camera. Just have a look at the strut there on the bottom of the trailer. And then if I pull this one into view, can you see that it's a bit lighter? You can't really. So let's get it out of the box and have a look. So as I was saying, this is known as the second ever release of Optimus Prime. The first one is already on a video, which I did with about a load of Optimus Primes. That is the metal plates and bloated parts, and this one, as I say, is the error box with light blue parts. And the reason for that is the light blue parts are what they used to use for the diaclone figure. So now if I stand this up, let's take that off before it falls off, you can probably see now that it's much lighter. There they are, there's the parts. If you're unsure, what I'm going to do now then, I'm just going to save that horrible polystyrene sound. I'm just going to pull it out of the box quickly so we can have a look at it out of there. Okay, there we go. So we've got him out of the box, and you might be able to see that these are a bit lighter. Before we have a look at them in quite a bit more detail, I'm just going to slide it out of the way for a second, because I was just mentioning about the fact, obviously, about his diaclone release. So obviously, before he was a Transformer, he was released as a diaclone figure. Now, I don't actually have the diaclone figure, but I've got a brilliant picture you can see right there. There he is. Before he was known as Optimus Prime, he was known as Battle Convoy, and you can see underneath that he has light blue parts. You can also see that there's two little rectangular squares just above diaclone and two below it. Now, they are the metal plates that I was referring to with the other rare release of the figure. Now, this particular one doesn't have the metal plates, but it does have the light blue parts. Now, the metal plates were to do with the diaclone brand again, and the reason why I'm explaining this is because this was, again, before they did the running change with the trailer. I'm going to attempt to open this, and it's going to look really difficult. And the main reason for this is, as I say, the metal plates used to be in here, so it was used to having more weight at the top of the trailer, which meant that it would open more easily. Of course, they did a better running change when they changed all the parts to the dark blue, but you've got to be super careful, and some people wouldn't even recommend me to do this, to be honest, so I'm going to be really careful. There it clips out, and what we've got now is light blue parts all inside, and you probably are still thinking, well, that looks exactly the same, but you'll be so surprised just at the difference of how dark it is. Here is the light blue roller, and then here is your standard roller. The difference, as I say, is actually quite shocking when you see it in hand. It's quite hard to notice straight away. So what I've got here is a standard Optimus Prime trailer, and watch how easy this pops open. See, because they've adjusted it all. What they hadn't done with this is they hadn't taken into account the fact that there was no metal in the side, so it wasn't weighed evenly. There is the standard inside trailer to Optimus Prime. Now you can see the difference. It's so much lighter, it really is. So this is, of course, as I say, the rarer version, because they were using and basically copying the diaclone version of him. Let's just do another quick show you with the rollers, and just a bit more things just to show you as well. I'm going to carefully close that up. I'm obviously not going to be transforming him. We all know how Optimus Prime transforms. So you can see now, again, underneath, if I get the standard one, there's the light blue one, and here's the standard. Huge difference in the struts, but what we're also going to look for, this is the standard trailer that most people will have seen before, T2, whereas this particular one is just T, and it's just got the Takara stamp. Again, what I want to quickly show you is the old toy catalogue, which was this, and for anybody who remembers this, this was basically used as well. Well, they took the picture, shall we say, using pretty much diaclone figures before they were Transformers. And the way you can tell this is if we look at Blue Streak, see he's actually got the blue hood. And of course that figure was never released by Transformers. It was just a diaclone figure. And there we have Optimus Prime with the light blue parts. So again, a nice piece of Transformers history. I wonder how many of you have gone off to check the boxes. The other thing to check for as well, apart from just the satellite dish, is you can see on the top of this box after Transformers it says TM, and I should have said this earlier, but I've got to confess I just quickly forgot, whereas all the other standard boxes afterwards had R for registered trademark, so no error. And the R obviously means that they've corrected it and it was registered, and this one has the satellite dish and the TM. Okay guys, there you go. I hope you enjoyed looking at this particular variant of Optimus Prime. What I'm going to do, I'm going to continue doing little individual videos like this because I've got the other two. So I've got the other two error box variants, and again, thanks to you Instagram followers who've requested this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody enjoyed it and found it interesting. Please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.